Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, Ellen here. So today's video I'm going to be doing a bit of a tutorial and a bit of a first impressions, like a bit of a review, and I'm super excited. By the way, if you didn't know yet, I do wear glasses because my eyesight's really bad, so at the minute I've got my glasses on, obviously I'll take them off when I do my makeup, but you can probably tell I've already got my face and my brows done. I'll take my glasses so you can actually see. I've already got my face and my brows done because today is going to be just an eye tutorial, and I'm going to be doing my first impressions on the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette that she brought out with Morphe. I am so excited to use this, you have no idea. It literally arrived this morning. I have looked at it, but I haven't actually swatched it yet because I wanted to swatch them on camera and do, like, you know, first impressions of how the swatch and the pigmentation and everything like that. So I've had this sat on my desk since this morning. Haven't actually swatched it yet, like I said, because obviously I wanted to do that on camera. But yeah, this morning, after this arrived, I needed to go and get my hair done, which is why it's like actually looking decent for once. I've had it re-dyed and cut and obviously styled. I'm very lucky because I have a sister that's a hairdresser, so I'm very fortunate. So yeah, now I'm back. My hair looks lovely. I'm really loving the colour, and I'm now going to do my first impressions. So first of all, I'm really liking like the outer box packaging. Like, I don't know, it just looks like nice and sleek. It's got a nice picture of Jaclyn on the back. She always looks beautiful. And it says, the past few years have been absolutely insane. So many highs, so many lows, amazing memories and tons of drama. Through all of it, my subscribers always had my back. Thank you for loving and supporting me no matter what. This palette is to embracing the past, owning the present and dominating the future together. I hope these shades make you feel strong, powerful and loved the way you make me feel every day. XO Jaclyn Hill. Which I thought was really, that's just really nice, like cute little message. She has been through quite a lot, especially last year, but I still love her, still love the products that she releases, so you know. So when you do take it out of the box, it is in bubble wrap, which I thought was quite good because obviously we know eyeshadows tend to get damaged in the post and break, so it's nice to put bubble wrap there just to keep it a little bit more protected. And then this is what the palette looks like, again nice and sleek. That's the back, the front. And if you open the palette up, just get rid of that. How beautiful is that? And again, just a little message here to all my loving subscribers who have supported me all these years. This one's for you, Volume 2. I think that's really cute. But these colours are insane. Like, I think they're picking up well on camera. Like, I'm looking, I've got my MacBook set up here so I can see what I look like. I think they're picking up very well on camera in my... So I'm going to start swatching these. I'm obviously going to have to do it like row by row because there's too many to be able to fit on just my arm. But here goes. And I know Jaclyn did do swatches herself in her YouTube video when she was showing the palette. But I just thought I'd do them as well just to see like first impressions kind of thing. But I trust that she's made a really good palette. So get the wipes at the ready. Okay, so the first eyeshadow in the palette is this one, which is called Certified. Just a matte, it's not like quite white, it's like an off-whitish colour. It's a really nice shade, to be fair, just really nice if you do want to do like an olive matte eye, but you want it nice and light on the lid. It'd be really good for that. So this next shade is called I'm In It, which looks like that. I'm really excited for this colour. I think that is such a beautiful shade. It's like quite iridescent. I don't know if you can actually see this. I'm trying to get my arm a little bit closer so you can see, but that is such a nice colour. It's quite iridescent, like I said. It's got like a bit of a purpley lilac kind of tone to it with pink undertones, which is really nice. This next colour is called Love Handles. This is a matte. It's quite nice. It's quite like a peachy shade, which I love. Peachy coloured eyeshadows, I think they're absolutely beautiful. That's what that one is looking like right there. This top row is like a lot more muted in comparison to what the rest of the palette looks like. And this one is called Comfort Zone. I love the names she comes up with for these eyeshadows, by the way. So that one is Comfort Zone right there, which is a really nice, more, it's still like got a bit of peachy undertones, I'd say. It's got just like a nice brown as well, which is beautiful. Then we have got Perfectionist, which looks like this. It's just a little bit lighter. So my swatches are so bad as well. I'm so sorry. My arm is killing holding it up like this. But that one is the shade Perfectionist, which is also a really nice colour. Okay, I'm excited for this next one. This next one is Ride or Diamonds, and it's one of the pressed glitter shades that she's put in the palette. It's a new formula, I think she said, that she's putting in the palette. So, I mean, look at that. That is beautiful. So let's swatch that. Wow. Like, don't know if I'm like, it's so difficult. I'm trying to like get in shot and stuff, but that is stunning. Oh my god, I cannot wait to use that eyeshadow. And then this next shade is called Thick Skin. And that's what that one looks like. The pigment on these are really, really good. Like, I can tell already there's a tiny bit of fall down, if I'm honest, but I'd rather have pigmented eyeshadows with fall down than non-pigmented eyeshadows with no fall down, if that makes sense. But that is what the first row is looking like. So obviously the first row is obviously a lot more muted. You can wear that more every day, I'd say, but they are such beautiful shades. Next shade is called No Joke, and I'm excited about this colour because, like, look how beautiful and pigmented that yellow is. Like, that is absolutely stunning. I love a good yellow eyeshadow. I think some people are intimidated by yellows, but like, one thing you need to remember is you don't actually have to apply that right onto the eye. You can just use a little bit and like use it as a blending shade. Like, I tend to do that. Do you know, if I'm using like reds and oranges, I like to blend it out with a yellow, and you can't see like, oh my god, yellow, but it just makes everything blend so nicely. This next shade is called Talia, and it's just a really nice like yellow gold. I think this is one of the pressed glitter shades as well. These eyes just feel like really buttery as well, like really soft and really buttery. They're really, really nice. That's what that one is looking like, which is a really nice colour. These like glittery ones and the shimmery ones are beautiful, by the way. And this is the shade Feeling Myself, which is just a really true orange. Like, that is beautiful. Like, look how, like, the pigment on these is crazy, guys. Just saying, like, if you've not already got this palette, you need to get it. I don't know if it's sold out actually. My boyfriend was super cute because the launch was in the UK. It was at 4 PM and I was at work and I wasn't going to be able to order it, so my boyfriend ordered it for me to make sure that I got it because he's super cute. Okay, so this next shade is called Homebody. This is a really nice colour. I know we're like, obviously it's next to something super bright, but this colour is quite like a nice shade that you can use on more of a neutral eye. It's just like a nice chocolatey warm brown, which is beautiful. Next one is called Get Ready With Me. I mean, technically it's, I think Jaclyn said the exact same thing in the video. It's GRWM, which obviously stands for Get Ready With Me. Again, I think this is a pressed glitter. I'm not entirely sure because there's obviously some shimmers, some pressed glitters, so I could be wrong, but I think it is perhaps a pressed glitter. But oh my god, it's so stunning. I just cannot get over the pigment in these eyeshadows. This next colour is a bit more of a rosy colour, which I'm excited about. This one is called Bougie. I love that word, by the way. It's a word I'd never used until watching Jaclyn's videos, like until she started saying it. But now I feel like I just really like that word, bougie. So bougie. I mean, the colour itself is just so bougie. Like, that is such a nice pinky rose gold. Oh, beautiful. Again, I think that's a pressed glitter as well. And then this next shade is called Drama Queen. This is the last one in this row. And again, it is another pressed glitter. But that is the second row in the palette. Next shade in the palette is called Flawed and Awed. That is so pretty. That's just like a shimmer, but it looks, I mean, that is actually stunning. It's like, it's quite orangey, but it's a bit of a yellow orange. It's got like a yellowish gold like shift in it. That is stunning. I actually love that colour so much. I think I've said that about every single shade. Basically, I love all of them, if you didn't guess. This next one is called G Money. And I love this. This is going to be one of my favourite like neutrals in the palette, if I'm honest. It's like a really nice like caramel brown. Like that. My swatches are so bad, I'm so sorry, but like that is so stunning. Oh, I am so excited for this next one. Get ready, guys. So this next one is called Positivity, and that's positive E and then dash T-E-A. Like that. That is like such a nice neon pink. Oh my god. That's gonna be like amazing for festivals and stuff, so I'm just saying. Just saying. Oh, you know, if you need, just like every single day. This next one I'm excited about because this is a bit of like a neon reddish colour. This one's called My Man. Like that's just such a nice bright neon red. Like, oh, these colours, I don't know how she does it, but she like pulls it out of the bag every single time. I think like her, like they're just amazing. Morphe eyeshadows are amazing anyway, but I know that she said that she created her own eyeshadow formula with Morphe. So these are just her formula and I think they're incredible. So this next one is called Grateful. This one's a bit more toned down again. That's what I like about this palette, by the way, guys, because obviously there's so many like bright colours in the palette, and I think when you first look at it, it's a bit like, it can be a bit intimidating because it's like, oh my god, there's so many bright and bold colours, but when you actually sit down to look at them, they are quite like, they do have some neutral shades in there as well, so it's like quite usable just for everyone on like whatever the occasion, whether you're wanting to go crazy colourful or if you want to just do like an everyday neutral look, there is something in there for everyone, which I really, really like. This next one is called Heart On. I'm just going to like do a bit more of that. This one is not as pigmented as the others. It is pigmented, you can definitely build it up if you look, but from the first swatch it wasn't as pigmented, but you're going to get that with any brand, whoever created them. It's nothing to do with it being Jaclyn Hill, before anyone starts hating on her for it. You're going to get that with any shades, especially like when it's getting into these pinkish, purpley colours. It is a bit more difficult to get ones that are really pigmented and really blendable, so she's doing really well so far. This one feels really buttery, by the way, to say it's a red. This one is called Living My Best. Yeah, Living My Best. I thought I was going to say Living My Best Life then, just Living My Best. This is the last shade on the row, and this is such a nice, like, blood red shade. Like, that is stunning. This row is beautiful, just saying. Okay, this next shade has a very fitting name, just saying. So this is called A Moment, and I think I'm going to need a moment after I've swatched it. Wow. That is absolutely stunning. That's such a nice, like, purpley, shimmery shade. This next shade I'm so excited to swatch because from feeling it, it feels quite like soft and buttery, so I think it's going to swatch really well. And this is called Therapy Sesh, and I cannot get over how pigmented and creamy that feels to say that that is a purple. Like, that is absolutely stunning. So next one is called Lolly Mama. I feel like I say that really weird with a British accent. I feel like it sounds better in an American accent. But that is like such a nice, really true to colour pink shade. And this next colour, this is a mega bright pink. This is like a Barbie pink, and this is called Tipsy Girl. Like, look how bright that is. What on earth? What the hell? What the hell? The next shade I'm quite excited for because I love colours like this. So this shade is called Empowered. Wow. That is so beautiful. It's like such a nice cranberry. It's almost got like red and then like pink glitter to it. That is absolutely stunning. And then this shade here is called Next. Again, this is one where you'll just have to build it a little bit more, but it's still a really, really good pigment. Also, they're going to swatch differently on your arm when you're using your finger to apply them on your eye. When you've got primer on and you're applying with the brush, it's going to be so completely different. This is called Dance Party, and that is such a nice bright pink as well. So like a bit of more of a dark bright pink, if that makes sense. Like, that row is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. It's a good thing we're on to the last row because look how stained my arm is. The shade is called Stay True. That is such a nice shade. See what I mean? We're getting like into more purples now. This one I'm excited for because this is such a true, like, rich purple. This is called Not My Journey. Like, can we just talk about that? This reminded me of the kind of purple. You remember when Justin Bieber was like, everything was white and purple? That's like what that reminds me of. Like, that's what that colour reminds me of, if I'm completely honest. That's what the shade looks like to me. This next one is called Good Place. This is more of a shimmery purple, which is really, really pretty. It's a little bit more pink than this matte one right here, but still absolutely beautiful purple shade. The next shade is called Paolo, and that's like such a nice, like, mauve shimmer. Again, it sort of like looks like it's got a bit more of a orange undertones and then like the pinkish purple glitter to it, like shimmer to it. So that one is Oh Hello, and that one is such a pretty colour. So this next shade is called Crazy. I'm loving this colour, by the way. It's like such a nice deep, like, plum shade. Look how beautiful that is. And that pigment is just wow. And then the last shade in the palette is called Temptress. It's a black shade. She has this in her Dark Magic palette from the Vault, so I do already have this colour, but you know, it's always good to have it again in a different palette, just in case you decide to travel with a different palette, or you know, you run out of the first one. So that's just the matte blacks. That is the last shade. Well, it is the last shade. That's the last row in the palette. So yeah, I'm super excited now to do a tutorial with these. So time to actually get into the tutorial. So I'm going to take my glasses off to start with, because you know, no good if I've just got those on, is it? Because you can't see what I'm doing. I'm going to start off with this brush from MAC, which is the 221 brush, and I'm going to start off with the shade Crazy, which is this one just here. It was the second to last one that we just swatched, because I'm super excited about this. Let's see how this goes. Like I said, there is kickback with these eyeshadows. I feel like I'm going to have to touch up my under eye a little bit afterwards, but like I said before, I would personally rather have a pigmented eyeshadow that drops than no pigment and no dropping, basically. So I'm just going to start by applying this straight in the crease. By the way, for a primer on my eyes, I'm just going to zoom in a bit more because I feel like, yeah. So the primer that I used on my eyes isn't actually a primer, it's just a concealer. It is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate concealer, so that's what I got on for my primer. So let's just put this right in the crease. See what it's like pigmentation wise with a brush, and also how blendable it is as well. So far that pigment is like really, really good. Blendability also pretty good. I'm just putting this like straight into the crease and blending it back and forth with that brush. Like, fuck, Jesus Christ, the pigment on that. I've literally only just been into the eyeshadow that one time so far. I've not double dipped, I've not dipped back in it. That is crazy. That is actually crazy. Oh my god, I'm gonna dip a little bit more. Okay, so clearly very, very pigmented, obviously. It obviously blended quite nicely, but now it's time to see if it'll blend out properly for like a diffused look. So colour should we use? I'm going to go in with this shade right here, which is called Living My Best. It's the one that's like the really true blood red. And I'm just going to blend that right over the top of that. Right, how beautiful is that though? And then I feel like I need something that's a little bit more neutral to blend that out. So I'm going to go in with this colour right here, which is called Love Handles. And I'm going to use a MAC 224 with this. Literally a little bit goes a long way with these eyeshadows, just saying. Just want to blend out the edges. So that's what it's looking like. I feel like it does blend out quite easily. I've obviously gone quite high up with this because, you know, I want it nice and dramatic. So I'm just going to go in with the smaller brush again and the same shade we used to start off with, which is Crazy. And I'm just going to deepen that up a little bit in the crease. Obviously first time literally using this palette, and I've gone for all the really bright, colourful shades because, you know, why not? And the brush we use Living My Best on, I'm going to use that, but I'm not going to pick up any extra product. I'm going to go in with Empowered, and I'm going to just spray my brush with some setting spray. Any will do. I've just used the Glam Glow one, and this is a Zoeva 234 brush, which is just a flat shader brush. And I'm just going to pat that all over the lid. I'm not doing this as a cut crease, so I'm not gone back in with concealer to cut it all out or anything like that. I'm just putting it all over the lid. Okay, so then I'm now going to go in with this shade right here, which is the second one in the palette, and it's called I'm In It. It's the one with that really nice lilac iridescence. I'm using the exact same brush, and I'm just going to apply it over the top of what we've just done. And I'm just going back in with the 224 brush just to blend the crease out a little bit because I don't want it to be too harsh, basically. And then now I'm going to do the lash line. So I'm going to use Temptress and also Crazy. So I'm going to go in with Temptress first, and then I'll use Crazy. I'm just going to use this brush from Zoeva, which is 237. It's a really small detailer brush. So in with the black first, which is Temptress. I'm just going to blend that on the lash line. So now I'm going in, same brush, I'm going to use Crazy just to blend that a little bit. Okay, so I'm just going to do my waterline with MAC's Feline. And then I'm going to use the exact same brush that we have just used. I'm going to go in with Crazy to start off with. And I'm just going to try and keep it as tight to the lash line as I can. I'm kind of blending that into the waterline shade as well, to Feline. And then I'm going to go in with the MAC 221 brush. And this time I'm taking the shade Living My Best, just to blend that out. Same brush, I'm going to go into Crazy just to blend those two colours together a little bit more. And with the 224 brush in the shade Love Handles, just blend all of that. And I'm just going to apply concealer. So this is the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Hydrate Concealer. And I'm going to blend this out with this Spectrum brush. So I'm going to blend it down here first, so I'm not messing up my eye makeup. Up onto the nose. Okay, so I'm going to just go put on some false lashes and touch the rest of my makeup up. And I will be right back. So I've just chucked on some lashes. I've just used the Style Escape from Primer Lash. I've also just added a lip gloss as well. So for lips, I just used the Whirl Lip Pencil and Delight Cream Sheen Lip Gloss from MAC, just to finish off the look. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I personally am absolutely loving this kind of look, but these are the shades that I really like to wear, so I mean it's not going to be for everyone, so I prefer neutral. I will be filming quite a few looks with this palette because obviously, as you can see, it looks a mess inside now that I've used it. By the way, it looked so nice and clean before, now it's a mess. Obviously there's that many shades in here, you can create so many different looks. So I will be creating some more looks with this palette, some more purple, some more pink, some more red, and some that are going to be very neutral as well. So hopefully there'll be something for everyone. But I really enjoyed filming this tutorial, and also first time using the Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette. I've got makeup all over it now, so I need to clean up. But first impressions, this palette is incredible. No shock, obviously I already knew it was going to be amazing because it's Morphe and it's Jaclyn Hill, so I already knew it was going to be really, really good. But they're really good eyeshadows, super pigmented, super blendable. They're so creamy and buttery as well, they're like not chalky whatsoever. Obviously one thing I will say is a little bit goes a long way, you don't need much at all. There is obviously some fall down, as you could see, and they're like a little bit of kickback as well, but like I said previously, I would rather have fall down and kickback to be able to have pigmented eyeshadows than have eyeshadows that aren't pigmented, but then obviously it wouldn't get any fall down or kickback from them. It is just to do with the way that eyeshadows are pressed. So if they are pressed a little bit more loosely, they will be more pigmented, but then obviously because it's looser, you will get that fall down and kickback. Obviously everyone's different, everyone's got different preferences. For me, I'd rather have that personally. I want my eyeshadows to be super pigmented. These eyeshadows are crazy pigmented. I mean, I hardly actually use any eyeshadow, and look how pigmented it is. Like, it's insane. But basically, if you haven't already got the palette, please get it because it's amazing. Unless it's sold out, I don't know. I don't know if this is limited edition or if she's gonna do like it permanent like she did with her other palette. I'm not sure. Hopefully it's permanent, because if I ever run out, I want to be able to buy it again because it's so pretty. But I hope you enjoyed this video. Obviously it's a little bit of a different one because I actually have done first impressions like / review and swatches. My arm is stained. Yeah, it's stained pink, so I need to scrub that off my arm and clean up because I've got eyeshadow everywhere. Oopsies. But again, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments, oh, I can't talk. Let me know in the comments down below what kind of videos you want to see next, or what kind of looks you want to see me do with this palette. If you want me to do more crazy, colourful looks, or crazier than this, or if you want me to do quite a few neutral looks. Let me know your opinions in the comment section down below, and obviously I will try and film any suggestions that you give me. Also let me know what you think of this video as well. If you did like it, please give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel by clicking the little box down below, please. That would mean so much to me. Bye guys!